Today, I will extend my regal influence across dimensions. These are the Endermen of the End Realm. They have some unique abilities that we will harness to win the hearts and minds of the server. But before we can employ them, we must conquer their master, the dragon. For this, we need only the bravest of warriors. We will compete with some Mythical of Sausage to see who can slay the dragon first. Let battle commence to become the true king of the Legacy SMP server. To all the geeks and nerds out there, welcome to another episode on the Legacy SMP server. Today we're going to be working on a new farm for these things, melons, because they are annoying. Look at this, you break them, you get the melon slices, then you've got to open a crafting bench, and only then can you combine them back again into a block you can trade with. I just need a couple more, and there we go. And now we need to do this, and that gives us one melon back again. So that is quite annoying, and we're going to fix it, and we're going to get the help of some people or some creatures from another dimension to do this for us. Yes, we're going to be building an Enderman farm that also gives us melon blocks. Oh yes. But before we do that, we need to get resources, and before we can even get to that, we need to conquer the dragon. So we did that as a group a little bit earlier. I've got some footage I'm going to show you right now, and that is all of us in two groups in a competition to see who can slay the dragon first. I had a team and Sausage had another team, so who would do it? Who would be the team to kill the dragon first? Let's find out. Sausage, I can't wait for this. You're going down. You're going down. My team's going to get you.
You know what? You ain't gonna get nothing. I am the king, the official king of this summer. Look, I can even slap Bedman.
We'll see. I just want to say I beat Bedman to click in the bed there, and he's
nice.
Right, should we get this? Should we get this started? Right, I'm going to pick first then, Sausage, because I'm the real king. So here we go.
The ladies first. That's right.
And I have got sliced lime. There he is.
Whoa!
Just sliced.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Good job. Good job.
The sliced lime gets the lime team. Yeah.
This is too much of a coincidence here. Okay.
How did that happen?
That's
Alright,
fate,
yeah.
man. It's fate.
Odd.
I got Geminate.
Ooh, very cool.
Oh my god.
We continued to pick names alternately until we had two full teams. My team was Sliced Lime, Vigo Man, Germsy Boy, and Fwip. And joining Sausage was Solidarity, Avamance, Gemini Tay, and also Sean, aka the Bedman. And after we picked our teams, we headed on over to the portal room where we could jump in and get to the end and try to fight the dragon. Okay, so let me just quickly cover the win condition for this. Obviously, there's two teams, and we're going to kill the dragon. And whichever team gets the advancement for the dragon kill, that's the team that wins. And we'll talk about what we get for winning a bit later on. But let's get on with this. Let's kill this dragon.
Oh, I need to.
I'll take this
game sounds.
first.
The worst part of any dragon fight.
Somebody already made somebody angry.
Yeah, I'm
dead.
Options.
Oh, no. There you go. Come back. I'm going to mess. I'm messing with Sean. Put the water down. I moved him when he was trying to take a shot.
I'll try to take this one here.
Uncle cause mischief.
Got it.
Nice.
Got it. It's down.
There we go. Get some damage in. Oh no, blocking me in. That was very sneaky. That's it, I'm taking some damage. That's it, I'm doing the damage.
Oh, I'm flying.
Yes. Yes, he's going down.
Oh wow.
Oh. That nearly killed me. That nearly killed me.
Oh, Sean got it.
Sean did it.
Ah.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Sean, oh no, he's in the other team.
Ow.
We lost. No.
No.
Oh no. We're never going to hear the end of this. We're never going to hear the end of it. Oh no. Oh well. GG everyone, well done. Good stuff. You fought valiantly.
No, you should. No, you
There we
see
go.
The video.
There we go.
You can see
We
the
see.
video.
There's the truth. The truth right there.
Jimmy did absolutely nothing.
You did nothing, Sausage.
No.
Literally.
No.
You're the fake king. You're the fake king.
Incorrect. This is heresy.
This is not over, good sir. This is not over. We're back in a town square, and look at this. Mythical Sausage is the true king. No. Here is the egg, and this is the town square, as I said. So yes, I think here we're going to build a little shrine to the dragon fight, and and the winning team. There's going to be something built here, but yeah, here is the egg for the time being. But we need to up our game now. We need to try and win the hearts and the minds of everyone on the server. And for that, we are going to build a community farm. And yeah, it's going to be an Enderman farm so we can get some good XP levels, Ender pearls, and also, as I said earlier, some Melon blocks. Because yeah, we need to do things a little bit differently. We're not going to build the same old farm everyone builds. We're going to do something a little bit different. So I've been experimenting around in a testing world, and I've come up with a design that I think works. So we're going to do that, and I'll talk you through how it works and how to build it a bit later on. But now I need to get some resources because I'm super poor. In fact, look at me. I don't even have any trousers. I've run out of iron. I've got 2 iron ingots left. I have virtually nothing, but I do have some good tools. So on my hotbar right here, we can see I've got my stuff is. Uh-oh, phantoms! No, I was mid-sentence. Get out of here. Get back into the castle. Retreat. Retreat to the safety. No. Ouch. Get out of here. Right, and inside. Whew. Okay. I think we're safe. Safe inside the castle. I need to sleep. In fact, let's do that right now. And so, as I was saying, we've got some tools and some weapons that are getting there. So here we got some diamond stuff, all with mending, which I bought a couple of books from Sean. So Sean's got a little shop over there. He's selling some books, and we also sold some more of our bone blocks to Pearl. So I think she bought four stacks. So we've got some more diamonds. So that is good. So we can put them into our armor. But I'm not going to do it just yet because obviously Enderman farms are quite dangerous to build. We might fall off. I don't lose all our good stuff. But what I do need to do is get geared up and yeah, collect some more resources. And we've got some already here. So Avo has done some grinding for us and supplied us with a whole bunch of leaves, so that is good stuff. We've also got some stuff from Fwip, so we've got all of these melon seeds, so that is that. But I've still got a whole bunch of other things to do, so I think I'm going to spend some time now to grind away, get the resources we need, and then we can start building this farm. It is time, and here we have some chests filled with various bits and pieces. Now, this is not all the things we need, and I've also taken off my stuff here because we're going to do some dangerous things now. So I think I've got enough stuff to make a start, but yeah, this is not everything for the farm. So here is the spawning platform that you arrive on when you come to the end, and I think I'm going to go this way, over 128 blocks away. So we are well away from the island. So any Endermen that are spawning over here won't affect the farm. And we want to start building as low down as possible. So we need to do this trick where we put down a piece of lava. So I think I'm going to put that down here on this block right here. So I'm aiming. Well, I need to wait for this to spread all the way down to the bottom, so that's going to take a little bit of time. But then I'm going to put some water source on this one right here, and that should give us a cobblestone pillar going all the way down there to level 0 that we can mine down and then start construction. So I've got some temporary blocks that I can then pillar out. So I'm going to use this netherrack here to pillar out that way, and then we've got the ladders here that we can put on this. On the pillar that we're creating to come up and down temporarily. In all fullness of time, we'll have bubble elevators up and down, that kind of thing. But yeah, just got to wait for this lava to spread and then pillar out, and then we can start building the farm itself. I think we're there. The lava has stopped moving, so now it's time to place the water, and hopefully this is going to work. Hopefully I don't derp this up. So we should just be able to put this on this one right here. There we go. There we go. It's creating cobblestone all the way down. All of the lava is turned into cobblestone. Excellent. Excellent, excellent stuff. All right, very good. So far, so good. We've made it to the place where we're going to start building. We're just over 128 blocks away. And yeah, it kind of just ends here. But this is where we're going to start building. So I need to bring over the equipment. I don't have any shulker boxes just yet. You know, I'm kind of, I'm still rocking the early game. I'm not going to rush too much, too quickly into that. So yeah, I'm going to do things the hard way a little bit. So it's taken a bit extra time. But yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. So we've got the first bit. So I need to get back, create a base station over here and start building this farm up. So this is not going to be a typical farm that you've seen before. I've done this my own in the creative world. So a little bit different to usual. A little bit extra work, but we're going to get an extra byproduct, which is the melon blocks, which is going to be super cool to see. So yeah, let me get this stuff over, do a bit of transportation, and hopefully not fall off the edge, which is obviously very possible. And I don't have any wings on, so if I do fall off, then it is curtains. So I'm going to try and limit my inventory to just what I need at the time, instead of carrying anything important. So yeah, let's see how well this goes, and yeah, maybe have a guess how many times am I going to die building this thing. Busy placing blocks, filling in this whole platform and making a mess as I usually do. But yeah, I've decided to not use my normal tools. They are back at base, so I'm rocking some janky old stuff because I don't have any iron. Oh man, this is slow going. But yeah, the idea here is that this is the spawning platform. It's going to be up here. So I'm actually up here. I've actually gone quite a way up. So let me explain how this farm is basically going to work. So obviously that's where we come in. We come along this corridor, and then down there is where we're going to be killing the Enderman, because they're going to be spawning up here on this big platform. And this is kind of in a T shape, so you can see the edge of it. I've kind of outlined the edge with these leaves out that way too, and that way. So it's kind of like a big T shape where the Enderman will spawn. They're going to see an Endermite, which is going to be over here, and then they're going to fall down all the way down there. And then once they get to the bottom, there'll be a one-hit kill, so we can kill them really nicely and easily. And along the way, up here and also on the drop chute, there's going to be a bunch of melons. And as we know, Endermen like to pick up blocks, so they're going to pick up a melon now and again. So it won't be every single Enderman, but now and again, as they grow, the Enderman will pick them up, and then they'll be holding them in their hands when we kill them. And yeah, that'll be that. They'll drop them, and then they'll go into the sorting system we're going to have underneath. So we're going to have ender pearls as well as melon blocks. So that is the basic plan. Now there is a challenge with this farm, and that is to make sure that the Endermen don't pick up the dirt that the melons are going to grow on. So there are some specifics about how Endermen work, how they pick up blocks, what they can pick up, what ranges, that kind of stuff. I'll talk about that a bit later on, I think. But one thing to make clear, and that is a little bit of a disclaimer, and yeah, just want to make it clear to everyone, is that on the server we have a data pack that stops Endermen from griefing. And of course, that kind of data pack is going to stop this farm from working. So what we've done is, as a compromise, is to allow Endermen to pick up melons, but not pick up dirt. However, I've designed this farm so it will work whether you've got that data pack on or not. So yeah, I've basically ignored the fact that we've got a data pack. So even if Enderman can grief dirt in your world, this farm will still work. I've made sure of that, so I've tested it, and we can go over the details of how that works in a bit. So I think I'm going to just crack on. I've got I think I've got all the bits and pieces I need to do the platform, so we do that. And then once we've got the melons in place, I can talk about how we're protecting them, how we're protecting the dirt, should I say, and yeah, see this farm come together. Melons as far as the eye can see. So I've pretty much done one arm of our T-shape. Got one more thing to do here, and we've got to replicate what we've got over here on this arm and this arm over here. So let me show you what we've got. So basically we've got a bunch of dirt planted down here. Behind it we've got some farmland with our melons that we've planted over here, and I've bone milled all of these to try and get these melons growing as quick as possible. We've got some lights above. That's to make sure there's enough light level for the crops to grow, and also for the Endermen, they won't spawn on top of the melons. And obviously we've got our water sources here behind, just like that. So that's all cool. So the Endermen will spawn on this area right here, and as they do, they're going to be looking this way, and there's going to be an Endermite over there. They're going to be, they're going to go after it. They're going to run after it, and as they run past all of these melons, they will periodically pick one up and then fall down the chute for us to kill, and that's how we get the melons. So a couple of details. So we've got these leaves over here, which I didn't mention last time, but basically these leaves are here to encourage some extra spawns. So we're going to have, we can use pack spawning to try and get some more Enderman spawning right here. I've got a bunch of videos on my channel about that kind of stuff. So check out, there's a video called Why Doesn't My Mob Farm Work? And there's a bunch of stuff in there about that if you're interested. So that's why we've got the leaves. Now, one thing we need to do is we need to protect this dirt, because Enderman can also pick up dirt, as I mentioned before. We only want them to pick up the melons, not the dirt, otherwise that will break the farm eventually. So it turns out all you need to do is to cover this in a block. So as long as it's covered, the Enderman won't pick them up. And we don't want to stop any spawning. We don't want to stop Enderman spawning on this block right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover them in trapdoors, just like this. That's all we're going to do. And that means that the dirt won't get picked up, but the melons can be. Now, in terms of reach, how far can an Enderman reach? What can they pick up? Well, there's an area. So I've marked it out here. So imagine that an Enderman is directly in the center here of these blocks. They can reach a 4 by 4 by 3 areas. So any blocks inside this area they can pick up. So that means that if an Enderman is along this block right here or along the middle, they can pick up these melons on this side. If they're on this one or the center, they can pick up ones on this side. So hopefully as they're spawning along here and running this way, there's plenty of melons for them to choose from. We're also going to have melons going down the drop chute as well. So down here, we're going to have layers of melons and dirt all the way down. So as they're falling, they can also pick up melons as well. And when they get to the bottom, there'll be a one-hit kill, as I said earlier, with some hoppers underneath to pick up all the drops, including the melons. So there we go. We've got this side done. So yeah, as I said, we've got to replicate this over here, and then build up the tube for them to fall down, and then yeah, the collection system underneath, and then we were pretty much there. So let's get this thing built up, and let's yeah, get killing with these Endermen. The farm is almost done, but I need to get some ender pearls because we've got 2 more jobs. One job is to get the endermite in place, and then we've got to work on the storage system. And as I'm doing this, I can tell you that I died just once, and it was right at the very end. I basically got the whole thing done, and then I was just knocking out some of the scaffolding that I'd put up, and I fell off and died. But luckily, the farm is pretty much there. Didn't have anything important on me, so it wasn't a big deal. But I was really proud of myself that I hadn't fallen off the whole time, and then right at the end, I dipped and fell off. So not great. But yeah, just got to get some ender pearls so we can, Ow, jeez. Get away from him. So we can get the endermite in place. I've got a name tag all ready to go. He's going to be called Starbug. So we're all ready. So yeah, just need a few more ender pearls and not die like a half a heart. And then we should be good. These rails can only mean one thing. It is time to get the endermite in, and I think I'm prepared. But so we'll have to wait and see if that's the case. So yeah, we're going to just spam these ender pearls in here until we get an endermite. Stick him in a minecart and name him. We've got all that ready to go. And underneath this rail just here, there is a trapdoor. So the idea is we're going to push him over to here, break all the rails, and then we're going to open up that trapdoor, which should then be in line with all the other trapdoors that are down there in the drop chute, and he should be just teetering over the edge right here. And if he's in this position, all of the Endermen can see, even if they're right in there, they can all see him from all of those, all of the edges. And then it should just start working. Obviously, we need to get rid of the torches, but yeah, that is the goal. So I don't know how many this is going to take. I've got some food on me, so I'm just gonna have to keep doing this and make sure I heal up each time so I don't die. But this could take a bit of time. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's see if we can push the minecart onto him. He's going to give me some hassles, I'm sure. Oh, there he is. I think he's in. Yep, he's in. Okay, we've got to push him along though. I think I'm going to have to put the ladder there actually. Now let's put it in the middle. Let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of this. Let's heal up again. This is what happens when you're so early game with no gear and no protection. Even an endermite can give you hassles. So let's just heat up a little bit more. And then, yeah, let's try and just push him this way. There he is. Okay. Okay, good. Jump up here. Right, now we can just get rid of this. And this. Okay, we can start getting rid of all this stuff. I think. Hopefully I'm doing this right. So now we should be able to break the rail underneath him. Okay, good. There we go. All right, I think that's it. You just need to close that, or open it, should I say. There we go. He's there. The endermite is there. Now just clear up all of this. And we are good. All right, awesome. Okay, so the next thing to do now is to work on the storage, and then we are done. This is going to be pretty cool. The farm is looking pretty epic. There is the drop chute all the way down, and all of the melons are pretty much grown, it looks like. Yeah, so there is the spawning platform above, and yeah, they're all going to fall down here and land right here. This is where the endermen are all going to be, right in here. So we need to take out all the torches still. But yeah, this is going to be the kind of station underneath. So obviously you'll kill all the endermen here. There's hoppers underneath here, and obviously all of this is double carpeted, so we don't have any endermen teleporting around. And over here we're going to have chests that are going to fill up with all the ender pearls. So we're going to have ender pearls for days. Over here we've got some black glass. So here we're going to have an enchanting station, grindstone, enchantment table, all that kind of good stuff as well. All going to be good. And then back here, this is going to be a staff only entrance that's going to go back here, and underneath you can see all the hoppers there go into this dropper with a little clock behind it. So all of the items are going to get shot over here into this water stream. It's going to go this way up into a bubble column, around this way into a sorting system over here, so we can filter out all of the melons. And then all of the ender pearls are going to come this way into the chests that are going to be situated here. And then once the chests get filled up, because they will do eventually, here's a little drop chute for all of the excess ender pearls to get deleted, so we don't have a whole backup of stuff. So that should be pretty cool. So yeah, as you can see, I've got everything laid out. Just a case of laying down the last few blocks, and then we can actually turn this thing on and give it a try. Hopefully it's going to work. I spent a long time doing this, so hopefully it's going to work. And then I guess once we've got an operational system here, we then need to think about how we're going to actually get here, because at the moment it's a one wide, very dangerous walkway and a ladder all the way there. Obviously most people have got elytra now, so they'll just fly in. So we'll probably have a landing pad here to make it elytra friendly, make it nice and easy, but also in case for people that end up losing their gear or whatnot, need to have a nice easy way to get here without elytra as well. So maybe a tunnel or whatnot. Not really thought about that just yet, but that'll be coming soon, I think. But yeah, today's plan is to get this operational and get these last few bits in, and then yeah, we can actually give this thing a try. The storage system is all done. As you can see, there's the water over some hoppers. We'll go down there and check it out properly in a minute, but I think it's time to turn this thing on. We're actually going to take out some torches and just see what happens. And hopefully, if I've done this right, we should see some action. So I think I'm just going to try. Let's just knock out some of these torches back here first of all. And then once we move out of the way, we should see some endermen spawning, and they should be running right past us. So let's move right out of the way. Here they come. And look, that one's got a melon. He's got a melon. Yes, it's working. They're off to the endermite. Yes. Okay. All right, good. Oh, more coming. Okay, awesome. That is good stuff. And they're down there. They are down there. Look at them. Yes. Oh, I'm going to get pushed in. No, no, no. Right, let's go down and check it out. Look at all these melons. Now, if I just give this one hit, they should die. There they go. Nice one. Right, let me get my sword, and then we can give them a good old whack, and they should all go all together. I think I got them right here. Let's do this. Okay, let's just scoot in here, and then... Oh, yes! Nice. So every time we do that, we'll get melons. They drop down. There we go. We get ender pearls too. So I need to get some melons into the sorting system. So that one will do. So let's just go back here. So here we have our staff access only. Here's all where the ender pearls are going to go. So we've got to go back here. It's a little bit treacherous to go back here. But there we go. We can see some ender pearls coming up. There's some melons. We'll have to grab those because I need one for the sorting system because I didn't have any on me. So there we go. They should all start going in there now. All right. Very good. It's working. We're now getting melon blocks as well as ender pearls. Now, of course, we need to finish this room up. We need to get an enchantment set up over there. Finish this room up. We need to get a roof on this place and all the other bits and pieces. But I want to get this functional. Yes, melons. We got melon blocks. Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's get all these out of here. They should all go to the sorting system now. Awesome, 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 awesome. Right, we need to go up there, empty out the rest of the torches, and so we can see this thing working at full pelt. Let me introduce you to Starbug 2. That's because Starbug 1 died. So I was down the bottom. Whoa! Oh my gosh. I nearly fell down the chute. Oh man. Oh, so I was down the bottom, testing this thing out, and all of a sudden the Endermen stopped. They stopped coming, and I had no idea what was going on. So I climbed all the way back up here and found the car here, the minecart. It was over here somewhere, and Starbug 1 was nowhere to be seen. So I think what happened was an Enderman might have put down a melon, must have placed it down right here somewhere, and then they could climb up and get to him. So what I've done is I've extended these trapdoors over a bit by 2 blocks, and I've taken away some blocks here, also over there. So even if an Enderman puts down melons over here, they shouldn't be able to actually get to him anymore. He's too far away now. So yeah, that was a bit of excitement, but hopefully now I can just, now that we've got him in here, we can get rid of all of this stuff. And yeah, try again, and it should be good this time. Fingers crossed. That is the plan anyway. So yeah, let me just do this. Knock out the torches, climb down again, and then that should be... Whoa. That should be it. So yes, it is now all working, and you can see the Endermen are still holding the melons for us, so we can slice and dice as we did before, and that will drop all the melons. Goes into our sorting system. That is all working great. So let's have a look at this thing. So here's my camera account. So while I'm down here chopping up the Enderman, let me pan back and let me show you the farm as it stands. So here you can see the shoots, and you can see we have melons all the way going up, and you can see some of them have been taken already because they were all grown. And you can see as the Endermen fall down, they will sometimes select a melon to pick up, and yeah, just grab it because they're all in reach pretty much. So as we go along all the way up to the top, we can see there is Starbug 2 in place, and he is nice and safe and sound. So you've just got to be careful that the Endermen don't put blocks down near him. So there we go. That is looking pretty cool. So while I park the camera account right here, let me slay a few more at the bottom. There we go. And then that should make a few more spawn. There we go, all good, and everything's going into the sorting system. There we go, look, and you can see they're carrying the melons. Very good, awesome. Oh, this is so cool. Makes it a bit different, having something different to your Enderman farm, making it a little bit different than the usual farm that everyone does. Really cool stuff. All right, very good. There we go. There's a guy with a melon. Yeah, there's another one. Yep, very good. And there we have it. There is our Enderman and melon farm all combined. It's still working a treat. Been doing this for a little bit, not too long, but you can see that quite a few Endermen come down with the melons. But let's check out our stock. So we're filling up with. Oh, we've got some stuff in there, but yeah, we're filling up with ender pearls. Sometimes they go in the top as well for some reason. But hey, guy, get out of here. Let's go into the staff only access. So yeah, we've seen this already, but this is let's see how many we've got in here. There we go, melon blocks are coming in. So as everyone is down here using the Enderman farm, we'll be gathering some melon blocks for free, which is great for trading and maybe also selling as well. So we get a nice little byproduct out of this thing. Really good stuff. And that is about it for another episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please hit the like button, and if you're new, feel free to subscribe, and if you've got any comments or suggestions, then get it in that comment section. Alright my geeks, until next time, I will see you later.